he had just gotten into a battle. I am curious to jump over with him later on to see how he's doing. We'll keep track of that one as well. But for now, though, we're going to be taking a look at Vic. Mist actually just took down
Monster right now
as well. There's Monster.
See, all grayed out, man. Great SMG, 2 gray ARs, some clingers, and some bandages. Not like to be in this position, but he's, you know, the circle's already updated, and you don't see any of the outlines on the corner map, which means that he's more than likely in the center of everything, which is usually pretty good. He can just chill here, and he's in no rush whatsoever. Blitz got a FAMAS of Boogie Bombs. Super happy about the Boogie Bomb update from Epic, making it so that there's 2 of them coming to them instead of 1. That's beautiful. The quad launcher is phenomenal, man. It adds so much pressure when players are building.
Pressure though, Monster Face is going to be in a bit of a pickle now as Blitz is looking to go and challenge that. I think there's going to be another player right next to him as well. Monster Face taking the damage. Blitz, can he come out on top of this one? Oh, he's not going to have any shields to deal with this one. He gets the elimination on Monster Face. Very well done by Blitz.
You can just tell he was super confident in everything he was doing. His edits were clean and consistent. I don't think he missed a single one of them. And then that's, you know, that's tough to do when you're at a lane environment. Pressure's on the level. Man, that was a nice connection, dude.
Never happened.
65 headshot. Gotta love playing on land, man. Here's Symphony, the edit legend, going up against Strex right now. This is at Westworld. There's no way he's gonna be getting out of this one. I don't think. I like the stink bomb's gonna add some pressure, but unfortunately another's gonna connect, and here comes the finish. Symphony cleans off the kill very easily. Look at that hair.
So good looking.
Majestic. Look at that.
I wonder what kind of product he puts in it, you know?
Who knows, man? Maybe a wax, potentially? Could be some OG crew.
I don't know anything about hair products because I have none.
Well,
No.
I have no hair.
You know what, dude? You're lucky. I change my hair product every day looking for the perfect one.
The perfect color of blue.
Okay,
Absolutely, dude. Do you have any idea how difficult it is, man, to maintain color in your hair? It's very
I've considered it.
I wouldn't know.
I feel like it would be difficult.
It's tough, dude. I mean, look,
I thought about painting my scalp one time.
You should do it. It's like an Easter egg thing. Maybe, you know?
We should do it.
I mean, you can do so many cool colors. But yeah, just taking a shower and just seeing blue just fall out. It's just like, what am I doing? We got 5 minis. This is literally a perfect kit, man, for competitive play. Right, you got your SMG, up close weapon, shotgun, obviously to switch back and forth, and a green AR is going to be doing some dirty damage. Do you know who I think does not get enough credit? I mean,
yes.
Typical gamer. He's a very, very good player.
Yes.
And I don't think that people. Whoa, what?
I don't think that.
Is that how far you can go? I didn't know you can go up that high. Is that how? Can you please explain?
Yeah, he's going that high.
I didn't know.
I actually did not think you could go.
I mean, most of the time you're flying that high, you're getting shot at, so you're trying to bail.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
get
get pretty high.
Streamer loot. Is
I
that
know.
YouTuber loot or streamer loot? Because I want, whatever it is, I want that. Mid,
Yeah, right.
Oh my god, let's see if he's going to take some fall damage. He's not so far, so which is great. I really want it. I've been wanting Nick to perform solo events for such a long time. Ever since he came out to the Vegas event, you know, had some unfortunate, you know, running into the rarest glitch in the game. Some people know.
I remember that one. That was great too.
Good clean edit coming out of mid-net. Ooh, he's getting double teamed, dude. That's a third party. You never want to see it. He's got a route to go though, so he can pop that. He's going to drink the mini instead.
I think it's time to bail.
Yeah, you got to be careful though. This player will 1,000,000% be taken up with him.
It's Valkyrie. It's okay.
This is poetic.
There's Valkyrie on the hunt here.
Oh, I totally forgot, man. You have no idea. I've been gone for 3 days. I haven't played Fortnite since. I keep forgetting about the. Oh, here it comes mid. You gotta use it. Just use it, man. There you go, bud.
It's not worth it. Other third party, just even if they follow up, it's fine. You just gotta get out of there, and stay alive.
I love how Valkyrie's just sitting in that tree. That's actually fantastic.
I respect that.
Dude, it's really I mean, there's no way you're gonna be seen. It's very rare for people to be seen when they're in top trees, but she's actually not the safe zone as well. She's got that deploy glider, right? Tim the Catman still finds a way to take fall damage, even after that update.
When I saw it, I was like, oh no, this is actually going to be really good for Tim, and no.
He still did it the first day. It was fantastic. And he was just doing one of those classic Tim the Catman moments. There's a fight going on, so the AR hit fight. If you're not a shotgun, just switch to this one here, but it doesn't matter. Fully on is going to go down to Vetus. Mid's going to be popping up that delicious med kit.
I think he topped off with the 2 minis, so he took more damage. It looks like potentially from Agony.
He just needed to, you know, this is something that I always preach, man, with a lot of people. When they're watching my stream, I'm saying, you know, I'll have full shields or minis. There's just a certain situation when you have utility and you're in a fight and you could die. It's like you just need to use it, right?
Yeah.
Would you rather use it and live, or die and be like, oh man, I could have used my portable earlier, or my porta rift to go. Myth would have been 3 minis up, and it wouldn't have taken all that damage.
You see that courage, JD? Just sitting over this little hill here.
Is he close?
Yeah.
This is going to be, someone's dying here. Dom raised the very low on materials. She's trying to do her best right now to block herself off, but unfortunately, this is probably one of the worst areas to ever be.
Doesn't really have a lot of resources to work with as well. So
all these windows and the hole in the walls, so she, you know what I mean? She's got to destroy all of these if she wants to fully protect herself. Thanos is a very talented player as well. 600 metal.
he's got so much to work with.
Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. I don't think he has his, he doesn't have his edit key mount. I don't think.
Oh,
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does not matter at all. Elimination on the Valkyrie. But the Courage was still looming overhead.
I think he built over there and just flew away. That's what that looks like right there.
Exactly what that looks like, especially with the glider redeploy.
I love the glider.
I want to leave now. You can leave.
There he is.
Yeah, you can see, well, I mean, he's also has a very good kit, but also no shields, no minis, no nothing. He's hoping for a slurp right there, but even it's what, Purple Vending Machine is at 275 or something like that? I don't even think he has enough material of anything.
He's trying to get it right now. He's hoping.
I've never met a more majestic man.
Yeah.
He's the wildest man I've ever met in my life.
Look at the scoreboard, man. This has 2 kills already. Is that Marky? Marky was? 4 eliminations already, so is that the point, I believe?
No, this is all placement based.
All
and
placement
at the
based.
end of the day, whoever has most eliminations per game, 10K, 10K, and 20 in the last 2 duos. So
Beautiful, man.
right now, Martin's looking pretty good.
4 eliminations is, I've been feeling incredible about myself. When you get kills in these talented lobbies as well, it always feels a little bit better than just when you're doing a normal solo. 56 players left too, which is usually less than what we normally see in a full-blown top competitive match, which is great. Nice kill. These are some great shots, man. I love watching Fortnite so much.
Yeah, as a competitive game, it's like just very entertaining to like be able to see like the different ways that players can get out of a sticky situation and building, but then at the same time like re-engage in different ways. I just always have enjoyed how this game like functions as a competitive title.
Definitely, man. The one thing I'm doing when I'm spectating or casting or just watching, man, I always look for new building methods and just how players play certain situations. You can never stop improving, man. Always got room for improvement. Now, what this guy's doing is questionable to me.
A lot of matches.
Yeah, he's just burning so many materials.
I think you got to think too, especially if this is someone that's coming in as a golden ticket. They're probably like, there's a lot of big names here. I have to be as safe as possible.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Bill's doing really well. He those minis pop them real quick. Courage is trying. He's got Floss and sniffing right behind him, man. Thanos, dude, got out of there real early. He was actually behind Courage and now he's in front of him, so let's see what he's going to do here. She just looks so calm, so comfortable. Hamlin's in a terrible health situation, but he's got 2 full shields.
Tallest man.
Tallest man. Look at those statistics.
Yeah. You like that?
I like that a lot, man. That's brilliant.
Oh,
That's unfair.
able to top off.
Monster now. Drink up, Hammingham. Drink up.
It's not going to give him a lot though, but at the very least he has the shields for the protection. He also has 2 more shields as well.
So it gives you 75. It's just going to take a long time to get up there.
Yeah, I mean, if he runs into someone.
Dude, listen, when it comes to in events like this, I actually would prefer to have more health than shield. Like, obviously I want shields, but you take a lot of fall damage, dude, when you're in, in build battles with a lot of these top players. Obviously you can still do your redeploy of the glider, but, there's stink bombs, and there's just so many, I feel like your health is actually usually a little bit more precious sometimes.
This is a replay coming in from Marky, who, by the way, is sitting on 5 eliminations after this.
Oh man, this is him, yeah.
I think that actually puts him at the top of the leaderboard.
Yeah, he's got 5 now. His player's going to be running away. He's got a very accurate suppressed star right now. You do not want to spam when you're using this gun. Once you get a nice little rhythm, tap, tap, tap-a-roo in the shots, man, you can very well. This is my favorite gun to have when people are gliding away from me, because I can hit almost every single shot on it. You just got to be patient and not try to spray with it. Mips just got another kill as well.
Elimination.
Stem step shotgunning. Is that Elibro?
Yeah.
Elibrelli.
Elbril.
Is it Elbril?
I don't know. Just going with it. I believe you. See, this is the problem that we have right now. See, I believe everything that both of
I
you
do
say,
too, dude.
and then it's deception. It's deception. It truly is. But we got a crazy battle that's going on over here.
Lay's got a gold scar. Oh man, look at that. That's just beautiful. That's a beautiful kit, man. Decent materials. Gold scar's got a nice little quad launcher, rift to go. When you're playing in these games, dude, if you have a rift to go, you immediately survive an extra circle. All you have to do is just turtle up, wait till you have to be pushed out of the storm, and then use the rift to get to the next spot. So it's nice. It's always that perfect in the back of your mind. You're like, I'm not going to die. Truly, you should never die with one of those unless you get sniped in the head.
Yeah, because you know that you always have that escape plan. You always have that option to get out of the action and reposition yourself. But
look at Pumper, man. That's a beautiful tower right there.
Yo, but Kinstar's coming over this hill right now.
Kinstar's a beast. Gray AR only though. This is what I was talking about. Kinstar's probably one of the best players in this lobby, and just seeing how he only has a gray AR, it's like just imagine the damage that he could be doing if he had a gold scar.
I mean, you know, there's a player close by that's got one, and Lay.
Yikes. Just come on, close it off, man. I don't know. There you go.
Yeah, not really necessary for you to try and poke out of that one.
Trust me, man. I can't tell you how many times I'm in these situations and I'm just like, let me just open up a window real quick, do something. I got sniped. All right, man. We're closing off. There goes the rest of my shields.
Oh, that's that. Okay, great.
You gotta be careful, man. Everyone is farming up materials. Everyone's farming up literally everything around you. You know. Chests are all going to be gone, floor loot all gone, so the only way you're going to be able to get anything is if you kill someone, or sorry, eliminate someone and take their loot, right? And their shields. So you got to try to keep up your stuff as much as possible.
Well, here's Chauncey going up against Pack-a-Puncher. Pack-a-Puncher actually picked up I think he was the one who took out Dr. Lupo earlier on, but Chauncey now going to be in a world of hurt here. Does have the minis to be able to give himself that added protection with the shields if necessary, but doesn't have anything in that launcher, so really, I mean, you know, good weapons all around, but I'm sure, like, in certain instances, you want to have that the grenade launcher, you know, kind of be able to, like, ward off anyone in case you feel like you're going to be in a tough spot.
Yeah, late game with a grenade launcher is very powerful. You got a lot of people who are going to be, you know, close together, stacking on top of one another, and, you know, if they're not sitting in brick or metal and they have wood, you can just completely destroy their, all their, you know, materials and buildings. And it was just 2 shots and did some real good damage. And as you can see, damage structures got 1,550 damage from Monty, man. Shooting those structures like it ain't nothing.
And that's stats. You saw 800 damage to players done just so far in this game.
That's incredible. Kitty plays in a very good spot right now with shields, which has got a double barrel. Double barrel is a very interesting spot. I still don't know how I feel about it, man.
You're not on the double barrel hype train?
Well, it got the nerf that it definitely needed. Hitting 150, you know, body shotting people is very strong, especially, you know, in competitive and late play. But, you know, it's just you got to be accurate. But it's also nice when you have that heavy shotgun. You can do a nice little scoped in with it from, you know, 10, 15 meters out sometimes and pop someone for 100. It's like, there's so much value in that. Fear itself, good friend of mine.
Yes.
Doing very well. 100.
As expected.
Absolutely, dude. Fear's a great player. I'm excited to see how he's going to continue. And it's only 38 players left, which is great. We're going to actually have some pretty good action and fights coming soon. Make those easy. We're going to go to replay the French legend, man. Dude, I'm telling you, every time I always forget. Oh, what a
Oh, man, you know that must have brought a smile to his face.
Peekaboo, dude. Gotaga took me out as well in the E3 event.
I remember that. I passed that one.
Wildcat and Myth is really close to another. Kinstar's about to go down. Marcel just got eliminated by death. Did Nogla. Oh my god, Nogla took out Marcel. Are you kidding me? Dude, they're friends. They do videos all the time. Poetic justice. That's poetic right there, man.
Look at that. Look at that. Look how many players are left alive in there, man. And by the way, I did get confirmation from the back. So, Marky Loris, our #1 player at this point in time, just a TwitchCon attendee.
Oh, really?
Just a guy got the golden ticket.
Dude,
playing.
You want to know how to make a name for yourself, man? You just show up to these types of events. Save up your money, man. Go to any Fortnite scrimmage. This is the second one that's kind of been public, right, where everyone can somehow attend and practice and things like that, or just wait in line. That's a great shot from Triz, man. And that's what anyone talked about before. Beautiful shot. Oh, dude, Triz line just wrecked Lawson. That was a laser. Kinstar is not feeling pretty right now. He almost just farted himself out.
Yeah, if he's not careful.
Doesn't really have anything to work with here. At this point, you just gotta hope that no one tries to push him.
Yeah, he's just gotta sit there, hopefully hit a snipe, man.
Is that Gears of War J-Ribs over there? Is that my boy?
I think it definitely is.
Oh man, another really good Fortnite player as well.
Now we're gonna be getting shotgun. Face Ramos. God, this is just such a delicate situation, man. You have to play this flawlessly. You don't want to get... If someone throws one stinker on him as well, he'll more than likely die. There's no way he'll be able to react.
Well, any kind of pressure that's applied to Kimstar at this point in time, I mean, it will take him out. Like, they're just...
If someone sneezes in his direction.
Here we go.
You have a gentle breeze will actually eliminate him.
Oh, dude, he sees that he's going for it. He's got to go.
He has to.
There's no way. One shot, he's done.
Well, you know what?
There's a medkit! Oh, no!
Did you not see it?
There's just no way. I mean, the zone's moving in.
Yeah, exactly.
He's using all of his materials right now just to stay alive, box himself in, which is incredibly smart. He has to do this. He can't be aggressive.
Low on materials.
Hamlet's
Nothing to deal with.
Mark just took out Hamlet's with an SMG.
Look at that, man.
He's just on fire.
Marky Loris, making a name for himself. Lane just took out J-Riggs and...
Oh, he was healing, dude. That was such an easy shot. But he's going to take down Lane anyways, man. Beautiful shots from
And that was hot off of the fight that they just had with J-Riggs.
Yeah, man.
Probably a little weak here, but Myth is looking to stay alive in this one.
No materials as well. It was a 69-meter kill, by the way. Just in case everyone's wondering.
And look at the damage taken.
He's taken 200. He could have died twice.
Yep.
Look at all those structures. Damage to structures, man. Does that count melees? Like farming structures?
I believe so. I'll get word on that.
Yeah, because if not, man, that means that he's 7 to... Oh, did he just take over that? No, he didn't. This guy's... No, yeah, he's... Myth's health is... You know, again, I don't know exactly what he's going to be trying to do here. The zone is... It's all damage structures. Okay, great.
Oh, wow. Agony!
Dude, that was beautiful. Let's see how many materials he's going to get from that. 200 metal, no wood. So that's, I think he might, how much brick there? Grab the brick? Only 24. Okay, that's unfortunate. But Myth has 400 metal. Here comes the zone moving massively. He has 6 kills.
Yeah, he's right behind Mark with 7.
And I think the Vic was a player that actually was hacking away at the wall that was right in front, but this is getting insane now. As this circle continues to move, Myth is just looking at this engagement, but all these players are right next to each other.
Man, this looks amazing. I actually like that a lot.
Absolute pandemonium here at the Stream Invitational. Myth trying to stay alive. Good job there. Oh,
someone stole that kill. Cypher just got knocked out too after he got a kill. Chauncey lost to the storm. Scissors is in a great spot. Has the high ground. Marky's getting high ground over everyone.
And Marky Loris, this guy, just getting the golden ticket. 7 eliminations, #1 in the lobby, and he has that king position up above. Wow, and he's got a really good setup. Besides mats, like he's low on wood and as well as brick. But still, though, he's in a good spot relatively. Like compared to like everyone else, it's like scrambling down low.
You got the high ground right now. He's got one guy in the air, and he just takes him down. So that he's got nothing to worry about. Zone is moving, but he's got a grappler. Not to mention he can also just leap off and fly, which is exactly what he's going to do. But I don't know where this player just came from. He just got
Fear himself!
Taking him down. So now that's 400 materials for Fear. Oh man, this is beautiful. So many players are weak below, man. Myth is in the zone. No materials completely out. He's got a med kit. He's going to try to grab this wood. He just got granted 511 wood late game. I don't even know if he realizes it yet because he's trying to be super aggressive with 50 health and a med kit just popping.
I think he just realized because his materials immediately changed to wood and he was able to build, so he just kept moving.
He's like, oh wait, I just picked up this many materials. He's actually in a really good spot too, as long as nobody looks down at him. He's got the low ground, but he already hits the same. There takes down Myth. Myth did very well though. Is at 4th place. Only 3 players remain. He's going to grab the med kit. Typical gamer. 0 materials. Has high ground, but now he's going to be in 1v1 to get in the counter.
Typical gamer versus Fear itself.
Baby, Fear's got the editing coming out. Rocket launcher in the hands of Typical.
He's trying to shoot it. Almost right into the needle.
What is Fear going to be able to do? Fear does have shields. He does have that health advantage over Typical Gamer.
Should be simple,
but
man.
Typical Gamer has those rockets. Fear itself going in for the challenge.
He blew himself!
He blew himself!
Let's go, man. Typical Gamer. Hey, at least he went out with a bang.
There you go.
Fear itself, man. Getting the win. Your boy as well, Ninja.
Dude,
awesome.
Absolutely, man. Fear absolutely dominated yesterday in the Dorito Show then as well, man. And here he comes showing off. I can't believe he just got rolled the rock. I knew exactly what he was going to try to do. Look at that, man. Didn't even know what happened. the delayed reaction. That was beautiful.
So, I just also want to clarify, I did find out from production in the back that Mark Norris, European streamer, as a matter of fact. Regardless, though, I do want to highlight that guy because of how well he played. But then you have Fear itself, who had a crazy ending. He was the one who ended up taking out Mark Norris in the high ground. Just look at that reaction. Just so excited.
You gotta love those 1v1 situations, man. I can tell you right now, it never happens, by the way, where the 1v1, like the last guy just kind of eliminates himself. It really is, but it's the best feeling in the world.
And especially when it's typical gamer who's like,
dude, he's doing so well, man.
One of the
talking
better.
Him up, dude, and he pulled himself up.
Yeah,
come on now.
Talk him up,
Caster
curse.
Oh no,
it is true.
Welcome.
It's a real thing.
As a commentator, you now possess the Caster curse,
Jesus.
buddy. You did it. You did it.
Is this what it feels like?
It's what it feels like. And then you know, all those times you judge me.
I'm sorry, man.
There you go.
I'm sitting at home. I'm always being like, don't say that this person's gonna do well, and then you do it. I'm like, well, there goes that guy. Dies immediately in the next 10 seconds.
Yeah, well, and also just an FYI for those of you who are watching, this was our first solo game. We have another solo matchup coming up after this, and then the duos where our golden ticket participants will be playing with their favorite Fortnite creators.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's going to be pretty dope there. I think we're going to get some words from Fear itself potentially in a little bit.
Absolutely, can't wait to hear what he says.
And Ninja, how did you enjoy commentating, bud?
Bro, I love this stuff, man. Honestly. Get into a good vibe, you know. I love talking about Fortnite, and so yeah, gonna go on some highlights right now. Symphony again, the headed legend, gonna be getting his first kill. Tactical shotgun is such a great shotgun to have at the beginning of the game, man.
Marky Loris, this guy was clinical the entire game. Streamer out of Europe, so for those of you probably tweeting me right now, you know, just yelling my name, I've gotten the clarification. I'm not from Europe, so I apologize for that one.
It's a rough fight right there.
And he was actually putting out like a highlight reel throughout the entirety of the game.
Do you know how many kills he ended up with? I know that he had 6.
I think he ended up getting like 7 or 8 eliminations.
He had 7 when Myth was behind him with 6, but we'll get final
This is the
clarification.
Gotaga onto Courage here. That was...
Dude, he lasered him, man. There's
really
literally
did.
nothing that he could have done. Once that window was open, he headshotted him 3 or 4 times in a row, all 36 damage.
I almost want to see how Courage reacted to that, you know?
And look at that situation that Fear itself found himself in. He had no resources.
Oh yeah, he ran out of mats too?
He had nothing. But yet he was able to get onto the high ground there with the last gasp effort, get onto that high ground, and that was the difference maker there, man.
Yeah. I think
Crazy
Typical
stuff.
maybe relied a little bit too heavily on the rocket launcher.
I mean, I think that
he had
in
a double
that
barrel.
situation, yeah, double barrel, man, but he had 34 HP, man. I think that I would have done the exact same thing.
Yeah.
You see that ramp? If he would have shot it accurately, like at that ramp, he would have killed Fear.
Yeah,
100%.
He was mid-air.
Yeah, it would have been beautiful, man.
Crazy stuff, man. Well, Ninja, I want to thank you so much, man.
Thank you,
Pleasure, and as a person
Absolutely.
who's known you for a very long time, super
Phenomenal.
happy with all your success. Congratulations,
Thank you.
and have fun with that New Year's Eve event.
And we'll see you there. We'll see you there.
Absolutely.
We will see you
Or
there.
I will sneak through the. I'll sneak through the back door. One way or another, you can't get rid of me, bud.
Excuse me?
You can't get rid of me.
Crazy guys.
All right. Well, for now, we're going to send it over to Mooney, who's in the back, I believe, with Fear itself.
That's true. I am here with Fear itself. Hey, man, great game, picking up that dub. Do you have any thoughts coming into this first solo game?
I just wanted to, show out a little bit. I wanted to avoid everything. I wanted to, make it in the top 50. And then I got pretty lucky with the circles, and a lot of the circles moved to me, and I just picked off some kills. And did I even get the last kill? I don't even know. I think she blew herself up, or I don't know. It was awesome.
Yeah, no, it was when we were standing over here earlier, and he's just like, so watching the replay, he's like, oh, I didn't eliminate them. Okay, all right, and he just got it. So going into the next one, you didn't plan any new strats?
Same strat. You just kind of farm up at the beginning, move to the zone, avoid the fights, and then just kind of chill. There's no reason to, waste mats, waste, ammo. It's just, you just got to get lucky with the circles, and it worked out for me game 1. I'm going to do the same thing game 2.
Got it, man. Simple and clean. I like it. All right, guys, back to you.
Thank you so much. Always a pleasure to hear from my good friend Fear itself, who managed to procure himself that victory. Very well done. Exciting stuff. We had Ninja here on the cache just a little while ago. If you're just joining us, Golden Boy Zeke, as we get ready for our next game. Person just crossed through the camera, but it's perfectly fine. God bless. All right, so, my friend, that was insane.
That was a lot of fun, and that was just the first game.
I haven't casted Fortnite since the Pro-Am, and it's been that long. For you, it's felt like, like a century, because you've been casting every single week, nonstop. So I totally understand where you're coming from.
So we should do this more often, is what you're saying.
I do think so. I do think so.
Okay, cool.
Also, I think that it's been just a super fun time here. So when I came here to TwitchCon, I was told, hey, they were like, homeboy, see if you can stop by the Fortnite booth. And I was like, oh, where's the Fortnite booth? And they were like, oh, it's over by the South Hall. I was like, oh, it's by the South Hall. Cool. You know, I go to conventions all the time. So go to expecting just a booth. And then I walk to the South Hall and I find out that Fortnite booth is the South Hall.
Yeah.
And it's all these people here just hanging out, watching Fortnite, crazy stuff. You guys are amazing.
You guys can get hype.
Amazing. These guys are awesome. Really fun time here. But I did get word from the back that we're going to go over the pricing here, bud.
That's right, man. We're going to see who ends up taking that first 10K bonus, 10K, and then eventually 20K still up for grabs. So take a look here in just a moment.
For itself, getting ready again. That was our winner from our first matchup. If you're just joining us here, this is the Stream Invitational. You know, the amuse-bouche, the appetizer before we get into our fall skirmish finals. And there it is. So $750 there, not bad. Taking home some cash. We're playing some Fortnite.
Hey, that's pretty good for what, 30 minutes of Fortnite? I mean,
I can't see the number. $30,000 for Fear itself.
First place, man. You know he's feeling good.
I wonder how much.
Lupo, can you hear us?
Did I?
No. If only.
750. Okay, nice. So the money's starting to come through. You know, for our screen here, 0. That's what we got. We got a fat donut just right here. Silence. Commentate some more. So Fear itself takes home $30,000. Typical Gamer takes home $22,750. Nick is $16,500. Miklo as well. Let's see what else we got here. Any other names that pop out?
Symphony, number 9. Kitty
Symphony.
Plays, 10. And Marky. Even though he drops all those eliminations, he walks away with 2K. And that's before that elimination bonus.
I think, you know, Kitty Plays, I got to give a special shout out to her, because if I am correct, she ended top 3 at the Pro-Am, I believe, or top 4.
I believe it was top 4.
Yeah, she ended top 4. She always manages to get herself into those top 10 situations, man. And you know, like, that's just a testament to her skill. There's some great players there that are going to, you know, jump right back into the island in just a little bit as we get ready for it. I'm pumped, man. I didn't get to see, I wanted to see my boy Chris Puckett. He's playing out there as well. Didn't get to see him at all. I don't know if
He must have gone down a little early.
I wonder who got eliminated first. Was it Puckett or Lupo? That's what.
I mean, well, here's the thing, though. Lupo went for that fancy play, right?
He really did.
Into shotgun. Didn't pull it out this time, but we still have 2 games left to go.
Exactly. And those 2 games, we have a solo matchup that's going to be coming up. And then after that will be the duos game, where our golden ticket winners will match up with their favorite Fortnite content creators. And they will duo up together and play for some decent money. The bonus for that one is $20,000 for the most eliminations in that game. As we saw earlier, Fear itself took. I want to know who got the elimination bonus. That's what I'm curious. I didn't see that.
Okay, I'll find out for you.
Yeah, we got to find out.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Thanks, man.
But yeah, man, it's gonna. So we're gonna change it up. We're gonna go back to solos, right? So it should be a little interesting. I wonder if people will kind of change up their play. Maybe, maybe not. And then when you have a dual partner that you've never played with, maybe some of these guys may have played together.
Yeah.
Then you're like, hey, I'm Zeke. Great. What's your Fortnite experience? Great. Awesome. We're going tilted. Good luck.
Good luck. Just, well, all I'm saying is, if you ain't going Fatal Fields every time, there's something wrong. Fatal's the place to go.
Fatal?
Just facts.
You like Fatal over tilted?
Listen, I've been dropping
Paradise.
I've been dropping Fatal since the game came out. Okay.
Well, don't you remember there was originally Anarchy Acres up top?
Yes, I didn't. No, Anarchy Acres. No.
I went between them.
Really, betwixt Anarchy Acres and Fatal Fields.
Yeah, because it was basically the same place, but it's like, how saucy am I feeling? Am I like immediate jump or am I late jump?
No. Anarchy Acres and Fatal Fields were not the same place.
They were roughly the same. They were about the
Disagree.
same.
They like
Okay, so they were like mirrored.
Yes. Okay, they were mirrored. Yes, only in like aesthetics alone.
Yeah.
But how you played it? No. Come on, man.
That's fair. Because like rotating when the game first came out was probably a little different than it is now.
That's very true. The game is like I said,
it's completely different.
I've been playing Fortnite the day it was announced when that little trailer came up and they were like, we just wanted to try this little thing, called Battle Royale, and ever since then I've been trying it out, and I think that it's crazy to see how far all this has grown, man. It's absolutely nuts. But hey, it's a testament to everyone that's involved. It's a testament to all the incredible fans that are here supporting this event, having a good time. That's a cheap pop right there. Whenever you talk about the people in the crowd, immediately get that reaction.
They're hyped.
You know?
They're excited.
Yeah, right? See, look at this. Like a little tester. You guys excited for some more Fortnite? Easy. Yeah. It's almost as if I've been doing this for almost 10 years.
And it shows. You know something interesting? We actually have a replay of someone fighting off a quad launcher. Let's take a look at that very quickly. Ooh. It's Bliss, man.
Oh, okay. So, quad launcher from down low.
No builds, no nothing. Straight up quad.
Ooh. And then Bliss managing to keep himself going in this game. Oh, just kind of got a little too ambitious there, and then Bliss saw the opportunity. Oh, he knew it. He knew it.
Yeah. And then, I mean, hey, he ended up with that quad launcher, so it's good for Bliss.
Not bad, not bad. That's some pretty awesome plays there in our first matchup of the day. The next game, solos, will be coming up in just a little bit. I believe we should be jumping into the lobby here to get squared away. But, you know, I think what's been really fun this weekend has been seeing, you know, some of the best Fortnite players in the world take the stage and compete here. There's been some incredible matches. Heat 3, everyone was going nuts about what we saw there in the fall skirmish. And I think that, you know, it's wild, the evolution that these players have taken of, like, you know, just being guys who guys and gals who play Fortnite on their stream, on Twitch, to just the competitive
best
in the world, right? And being so competitive. What has been, I guess, your main takeaways here from the fall skirmish and also from our first game in Stream Invitation?
Well, I mean, Fortnite is pretty much anyone's game, right? Anyone can show up, anyone can take away a win. That's like Morgasi, right? Takes PAX as the winner, beats out everyone else, still a free agent, and that can still happen here, right?
Yeah. It's the I said it at the end of the summer skirmish where I was like, you know, Morgasi winning that was like what this is all about, right? And I think also the Stream Invitational also embodies that too, with these players that got a golden ticket and they're going to be able to play with their favorite Fortnite creators, also against their favorite Fortnite creators, which I think is pretty cool. That's the kind of stuff, right, that I think is just so cool about this environment here at TwitchCon, because you're meeting these creators, and this convention has grown so much. I used to work at Twitch, and I remember when we announced the very first TwitchCon, I thought, oh boy, what are we getting ourselves into? And just seeing the evolution, seeing how far it's gone, seeing the people out here, and Fortnite taking over literally an entire hall with awesome activities, the beanbags, that one dude's on his phone, chilling, living his best life.
That guy's drinking a slurp right there.
Yep, got the slurp. That girl was taking a picture of her slurp, getting ready for the gram.
Slurps are delicious, by the way. We should grab one after this, because it's delicious.
I'm down. You know, just a good time here at the fall skirmish finals and also the Stream Invitational. I haven't gone over to the Nerf area yet.
You should do it. It's super fun. They've got a little place set up back there. You can nerf each other. Boom. That's a real thing.
Yeah, that's a phrase.
Yeah, you point. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Hey, there you go. Yeah, you wiggle that llama around. Yeah, there you go.
There you go. I still want to wear that so bad.
Yeah.
That would be, it's the best costume.
It really
and
is.
the best skin. I said it there.
Yeah, you own. So I used to rock Skull Trooper. I used to be that guy who.
The Mytho G.
Well, I mean, day one, Skull Trooper came out. I bought it, you know, and I'm a big fan, and I was always like, I got Skull Trooper. No one else does. None of my friends had Skull Trooper.
Wow.
You know,
it was like that. It was like, hey, hey.
And then it all changed. You know, and you hate to see it.
Now you gotta be ready for anything.
I know.
Anything can happen.
I expected it. I expected that it was going to come around, but the Skull Trooper will. I stopped wearing it for a little while because every time someone saw Skull Trooper, I just got ramp rushed so hard. And I was like, I'm not prepared for any of this. So I just went default skin.
It's like, just run the Tfue Classic, just Jonesy, no need, no Skull Trooper.
I just don't want to deal with the pressure right now, you know, like it's just too much with the Skull. But I would bust out my scythe though. That would be like my
same.
Yeah, that's I still use it. Yeah, that's my harvester. That is like my favorite harvesting tool. 100%.
100%.
But yeah, man, so I think we're getting ready to go here in a little bit. I believe we're looking to jump back into the lobby. The players are, and there it is.
And also take a look. 7 eliminations
Who
is enough.
Not a golden ticket earner, a European streamer. So, you know, a lot of people on the internet, so they got to eat my words there. It's my fault. You know, just blame me.
So keep in mind, in that last game, he placed enough to get 2K, and then he gets 10K from that. Wow. So it's basically like he came upwards of like top 10, right?
Yeah. A solid placement. You know,
By
we
the
did
way,
get 10K.
Me and Dr. Lupo are wearing the same shirt. I'd like to point that out. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Aww. Nod your head, Lupo. We're wearing the same shirt.
You keep yelling at him. I don't think he can hear you. That's the whole point
I
of the setup
in
of the
my
venue.
heart of hearts, I believe that he hears me. That I can speak directly to Dr. Lupo.
He'll watch the VOD back and then he'll be like, I heard you, Z.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or he'll catch me later and he's like, yeah, hey.
There's Kitty.
Kitty plays. I think Lulu Love is as well as to her right. I believe you.
Flex those muscles, those gains.
She's a Fortnite. Did you happen to catch the action yesterday?
I was running around all over the place. I saw some of the VOD though.
Yeah.
And some of those, and also I went on Reddit and saw all the clips that were put up there. There were some insane moments.
Oh, it's sponsored, by the way. Let's go, boys. Yeah. So fun fact about Kitty. So before we were gonna hop back into the games, she like comes up here. I'm like, oh hey Kitty, what's up? Great seeing you. And she's like, hey, by the way, don't forget, rep Fortnites and tell the crowd to root Bizzle, Bizzle, Bizzle. And that's a joke, literally before Game 1 starts. And I'm like, hey, by the way, this is in. Kitty wants you guys to root for Bizzle. Demo and Bizzle, the Ghost guys, won 2 victory rounds back-to-back, Game 1 and Game 2. And I was like, you're kidding me. How did you see the future?
And aren't all the Ghost players, I think, in the in the final? That's just nuts. And here's the mini golf. I gotta go over there, man. There's so many things to do. I've been working nonstop here at TwitchCon. I need to go and entertain myself with some Nerf and mini golf. That's what I need.
It's really good. Yeah, and we also keep pins if you do that. If you do all 3 holes, it's 1 pin for each hole. And if you go take photos, you get the other 2. So you can have the full lineup.
Oh, nice. Put on my jacket. That'd be pretty
just all of them.
There you go. You know, I should definitely do that. And if you're not here, you're definitely missing out because this has been an incredible experience for so many of the folks here at TwitchCon, and hopefully you make yourself out to another event. I remember meeting a lot of great people at the PAX event at PAX West for the Summer Skirmish. That was so cool, seeing that massive setup, the insane screen, all this that was for the first time being viewed, and it's just super cool stuff. And you got to come out to one of these events, man. Like it's really just such a unique experience.
Yeah, completely different atmosphere. And I mean, even if you can't join us, don't forget at home Fortnitemares is going on. You can earn yourself some crazy gear, some crazy loot just by completing challenges of the Dark Engine. I mean, look at this thing. I haven't had time to play, but I've got Deadfire. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to fight for these challenges.
The gliders just keep getting better and better, man. It is so cool. Look at that contrail. Oh man, that is just so sick. Look at that glider. It's like, well, I'm a huge Back to the Future fan, and it just reminds me of Back to the Future 3, Doc Brown, you know, and he had his flying train.
Yeah. Wow. And this is Deadfire. So that skin specifically, if you don't know, it normally starts off, you know, completely normal, and as you deal damage to opponents and find eliminations, you start to actually catch on fire. So that's pretty cool as well.
Just the evolution of this game. I remember when I got my first Victory Royale, and I got my Victory Royale umbrella. I was so happy with my umbrella glider, and now to see where all of this has gone. But here's the thing, see, where the glider, where the umbrellas at?
Where the umbrellas?
Let's get some more umbrellas out there.
Oh, that would make you happy?
That would make me
if there was
super
more
happy.
Umbrellas.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take that back to the team.
I want a glider that's just 2 umbrellas. That's just, you know, you just.
2 umbrellas.
Yeah, so you like bust out 2 umbrellas and you just glide down.
I'll take that back to the team with me.
That's what I want. That's what I want. So I see that the lobby is getting ready to go. I know you guys want to hear us talk more about my incredible ideas that should go into Fortnite, obviously. But we got some Fortnite to play, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I'm excited. This is going to be a good game. Our next solos matchup. Who is going to take it? Fear itself was the winner of our first game. You had Marky take the top prize with that extra 10 grand. But there's Myth, and here we go. Come on, TwitchCon, let's get hype.
Here we go. Battle Bus is launching, flying overhead. And I love this view, man. You can just you get a lay of the land. You can kind of see, you get a sense, an actual feeling of where the bus is coming from, where it's going. See people start to touch down as well.
Yeah, so you're going that northwest to south trajectory there. That's really going to leave Wailing Woods in an interesting spot because it's going to be open. There's a lot, and you also see those llamas too, by the way, that are going to be scattered about.
Wait, the llamas or Kirby llama right there on your screen?
Fair enough. Well played, well played. Typical gamer going right back up to the top of Leaky Lake there, and you got Space Lion by Tilted. And we're gonna. This is gonna be good. Seeing where everyone is landing here. The spread is quite nice. Got some people already by Pleasant looting up. There's Kitty as well. Basically, I do work down low, and Chauncey over by the divot.
So interesting strategy starting the game. No loot. You know, that's a strong start, but it's all good. She's on the mountain. There's some chests up here as well.
Yeah, like you're gonna find like some weapons around here, right? I mean, look at that. Come on, you know, you just picked yourself up a gray AR, which is gonna be good for you in the early game, but you also managed to, you know, obtain a shield. Like,
yeah, not bad. That's the thing is, you touch on it best. Is Kitty always finds herself making it to top 10. So these are the strats. We're like getting that sneak peek of where she's landing, what she's doing.
So Kitty just continuing to get the resources there.
The chest is literally on the other side, completely around. There you go. She's making aware. She knows.
Yeah, she's fully aware, and also a chest there as well by that crater.
Yeah, the corrupted zones. Yeah, man. I mean, it's great, right? You head on over there. You get maybe anywhere from 1 to 3 chests. You can get some shadow stones, start making some rotations.
There's Chris Puckett.
We gotta watch Chris.
We gotta go to Chris Puckett. We gotta go to Chris Puckett. I need to see this because I have a feeling that Svenos is gonna just dominate. There's my boy Chris Puckett, the one and only.
You can do this. We believe in you. Everyone believes in you.
I have been waiting for this so long to be able to judge Puckett in the game. For those of you guys who don't know, Chris Puckett, one of the tenured, long-time commentators in all of esports. Speaking of a commentator in esports, he got it was on Myth. Uncle Jack. Uncle Jack onto Myth. Oh, as he always likes to say, you hate to see it.
You hate to see the thickest man alive showing up here in game number 2. Man, Puckett's stacked. Man, he's got an extra mini, the half shield as well.
Unfortunately, Svenos is right above him, and I think Svenos is going to show him those hands in a little bit.
Show him the hands.
Puckett's getting a lot of goodies, though, man. He's got every single shield potion in the game, I think, at this point. I don't think it's going to be enough to help him out.
He's onto something. He's like, wait, I sense there's someone close by.
Oh, my God. He's so scared.
Oh, no, not like this.
Christopher Elizabeth Puckett, you gotta come out on top. He's got the shields for days. He's got like 400 shields. It should be enough.
You got this, Chris. You got this.
400 shield potions.
Oh, it's okay. He's still alive. It's okay.
He has nothing to build with. Okay,
all right. Go to switch attack.
Right.
That's a grenade.
That's a grenade. He's getting pressure from above.
I mean, if it's fed up.
Oh no! No! He's still alive though. Chris! Oh man, that was great. Svenos isn't even like thinking anything of it. He's like, yeah, sure, you know, whatever.
Just playing with his food.
I think Svenos is like, oh yeah, you know, I was just a golden ticket recipient. No big deal. Puckett's like one of my closest friends, so it's just nice to see that. That was hilarious.
It's okay too, because Chris laughed it off. He was like, ah, that's okay. It was funny.
You know, I had a chance to talk to him just from Svenos' point of view as well here. There goes.
You see, he's dancing on him.
Dude, what I love is that the reaction on his face, none. But in game, all the reaction. You know, like another good friend of mine, Go Glove, is going to be in a battle here against Trask.
I mean, Trask's loadout looking okay. You know, Ninja talked about earlier. You got the AR, the TAC, submachine gun as well. Even the grappler to navigate. Builds are looking fine. He's got 12. But he's facing now Gold Glove.
And you know what? Gold Glove is no slouch at all. But, he's got literally nothing. Ooh. He's got nothing to build up with. He has to harvest some mats. I was talking off Goldie, and boy, am I wrong. just because he has no mats.
He's still trying to. Yeah, Trask bailed, man.
Yeah, he disengaged out of that one. I think his Trask had no mats, and obviously he didn't know whether or not his opponent had resources to deal with there, right?
Maybe. I mean, he heard the shot, so he knows someone's close. And I mean, a bolt action that close, it's very loud. Nice. So it's very apparent, like, hey, someone's here. Maybe Trask is just so confident. He's like, you know what? Doesn't matter. What is it? Is it Courage JD? Nah. Is it Dr. Lupo?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
I would like to see Trask use this Boogie Bomb against Gold Glove. Nothing would make me more elated than to see this.
He hears him in the house. That's why he started building up on top. Check out this replay.
There's Bliss. Bliss has been very impressive as well. In that last game, he was going up against, I believe it was Steefer, 1984 was his name, and he didn't really have much of an advantage. He saw that quad launcher, and then he just went right for it. And I was in game 1, and Bliss continuing to keep the good times rolling here for him in game 2. Gold Glove and Trask are going to be as far away from each other as you could possibly imagine here after being on top of one another. What do you do? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you could find more heals on the way. You just have to be careful. There's only 3 rockets as well. I don't know. I feel like
see
maybe
a shield potion out there.
There was one. Did you see one?
Could have sworn I saw something. No, maybe it was my eyes playing tricks on me.
The question is, okay. So Gold Glove just got info. He saw the building there at the house, so he's aware there's a player there.
And we'll go back to that one in a little bit, but for now, though, we have the Vic. Young man looking to coming on top here with a win. Is going to engage in a battle. Is going to be able to take out Space Lion. Very well done.
That was just a very clean edit. Makes his way up and catches Space Lion off guard. And now he's going to top off, man. He's good to go, but back over. Look, check it out. Choco Bars versus Jason.
Ooh.
Oh. Wow. Choco Bar said, not today. Still has bandages.
She ain't having any of that.
Yeah. I mean, look at the loot. She can make upgrades if she wants to. The Rift to go as well.
I would take that heavy.
I would have. Choco Bar says, you know what? I just need this tack. This is my trusty friend.
Hey, I was rolling with the tack back in the day before the tack. Oh, someone just dropped right in front of her. And there's another player to her right as well.
Yep, run at him.
Really tough. She's going to be outside in the storm. And
it's Mikolau.
Mikolau gets the elimination there, but the pressure is going to come from Mikolau as well. We'll have the Rift to go, and bye-bye. Going to go right out of there, but that player will more than likely be following.
Yeah. Mikolau, I mean, he's played in the skirmishes pretty much since the beginning. This guy is very familiar with competitive play. And Gold Glove actually goes down to Trask, so that actually moved away from. It wasn't favorable for Gold Glove.
Agony, Monster D-Face. Monster D-Face was here yesterday, casting some Fortnite for a goal, and now playing. And you hear this guy break down Fortnite, you understand that his knowledge of this game is insane. It's unparalleled to many other competitors, to viewers, fans, and all that. This guy understands this game up and down. He's been playing it for so long. Knows that a player is going to be inside of that tower, right to his left, but he's also just playing a little cautious. There's a lot of open field over there, and you never know. It could be a situation, just like you saw Courage take out Myth.
Yeah. And he's trying to play super safe. He only has 1 round in his AR, just a handful of snipe shots.
Yeah.
The SMG's not that great, especially not at that range. If he was a little closer, sure, but he's just trying to play it safe. But over to Mikolau. And he does find a heavy shotgun.
Yes, and that heavy shotgun alongside with that SMG, a very good combination to have in a sticky situation. Gained a lot of resources, but also, I mean, you can kind of see he's also gained a substantial amount of metal. I believe that was going to be from opponents that he took out.
He did take down Choco Bars. Gathered up her loot and then ripped it on out. And now, I mean, he's got 900 wood. He's good to go. He can make it into late game. Now, if he does find more eliminations, he can pick up additional, like, any materials that they have. So that's kind of probably what he's going to be looking to do. Because this is a little different than, like, a straight-up all-pro competitive level lobby where every single mat counts, or you're trying to, you know, tunnel your way to safety. You want to live to that final circle. It's a little different.
Here we're on board with Flossin. kit-wise, good on wood, but
He just shrugs like, I'm just chilling.
Got no reason to move. I'm in the cornfields.
Is he going to catch Mikolau off guard, though?
Surely he hears him.
Okay, this is really smart. I like this. Runs in, boxes up. And as you place things, you actually destroy the shrubs around.
Oh my God, just right in front of him. Just right in front of him.
Blossom. Okay.
The clinger's coming to the Jew. He's just waiting.
You got this. Pull your clingers out. Listen, pull the clingers out.
This is hilarious.
This is a power play. I like it. And in that time, Mikolau's already destroyed this other player.
It's like, okay, Drax, we get it. You know, if you stand very still, no one will see you.
Oh, he's just started. Wait, was that even Flossin?
No, that's not Flossin. I'm.
Oh, this is a quad launcher. That's what it is.
I'm certain Flossin is still just standing there. Can we? While all this is going on, can we just go to Flossin real quick? Just see if he's still standing still. Yep, there he is.
Yep, still here. That's it.
Yep, there he is. All right, let's go back to Mikolau for the time being. You know, hey, dude, baby, God bless you. You live your best life in that cornfield, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Okay?
Checking out a replay at Tilted with Cypher PK. He's trying to find himself. Is it a trap, Elim?
Oh.
It is. He just styled.
You saw that little smirk? There's Flossin.
Still here.
You know who's not going to hit a trap? Flossin.
Flossin.
You know who's not going to move?
Flossin? Okay.
Flossin. That's right. This is honestly what I would have done. So I'm not going to judge Flossin here. It sounds like I'm being judgmental, and I'm not trying to be judgmental because this is literally the best play to make. He has no reason to move. Now he's got to move. He looked at it. He was like, oh, crap.
And match. Oh, look, Valka's over there. She's spectating. She's probably thinking to herself, what's, this is an interesting strategy.
Is this controller, you know, little, no, okay, he's turning. Okay, it's good. And he hears all this going on around him. And there's no reason.
Look at the stats. 30 damage to structures, 60 damage to players, and 92 damage taken.
And a lot of time spent in the crouch position.
That's the stat I want to see, is how long has he been here?
Those are the statistics that we want, people. Oh, dear Lord.
It's Mikolau.
Oh, no! What? No!
And he goes right back to his hiding spot. I eat my words.
You are the best! You are the best to ever do it! No one will ever stand in a cornfield better than you, Flossin!
What did Hey, look, Dr. Lupo's still alive. I don't even know where to go. What happened?
Why do we transition? Oh, my word.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, one of the best Fortnite players is charging to. He's like, okay, I'm going to get this player. What the?
He couldn't even react. Look at him. He's like, you're kidding me. There was a guy in there.
Oh, man.
He can't help but smile. Oh, okay, Flossin. And look at this, though, Lupo. I mean, look at the loadout. He's stacked on shields.
Very, very nice setup here. Good kit for Dr. Lupo to have. Hanging out outside his zone. He's going to get some more wood from these trees that are going to be lingering about, but the pressure is starting to come in as he will be surrounded. You got Agony over to his right here. Hamlin's behind him. I didn't get to see who that other player was. It was right next to him, so he's got to be so careful not to get picked off. You also have a battle going on top of that hill up above. Lupo's going to be in the middle of a war zone here.
Check out this replay from Kirby. Llama. Oh, wow. That was so clean. And it's okay. She had her health low, but she got the slurps. Can be able to top off.
Exactly. Dr. Lupo up above. New Doodle is going to be below. Where do those shots come from? I think that was from him. Okay.
The interesting thing is, Lupo's kind of chilling on this hill. He can still farm a little bit, but his ammo count isn't looking super great. He only had like 70 bullets.
I see Flossin over there. Flossin's my favorite player in the game right now.
Yeah, MVP, 100%, all the way through. I don't even know any other players, just Flossin.
All right, Lupo's now going to engage in this battle here. He's going to get shot from behind as well. Possible 72. That's going to be New Woodle, who's going to have to see the start screen for the time being here. Dr. Lupo, though, is going to be in a world of hurt. Really, really bad spot. He's going to have to play defense here, but all he has is metal to work with.
Sorry, and I love how he engaged, right? So he jumps over, builds the ramp, he gets cracked from behind. Most players, what they do is box up at that moment and try to reassess. Instead, he jumps back over the wall, gets aggressive, takes that player down, and then turns around and then goes on the defensive. So he finds himself that elimination and potential loot as well.
knowing that the player he took out there dropped
There
a
it
substantial
is.
amount of loot. Now he's gonna, oh man, he ended up getting a bunch of stuff. This is very nice here. He's also gonna be able to heal up to 75, so he'll have himself 175 HP, you know, so to speak, along with that that shield potion.
He's being super brave, man. He didn't build any cover up on the roof. He's probably not thinking about that redeploy, but he's gonna be all right.
Here's Cypher PK. He's got that chug. He's also got the grapple.
Now he probably hears Nogla.
Well, now he hears Nogla.
Yeah.
Nogla just lacing that thing up. Cypher's gonna have to defend. I don't know. No, he wasn't able to get the. He was not able to get the chug off. You know, that has to be so frustrating.
Yeah, the 15-second timer, man. You gotta make sure you have enough time to do it. He's gonna try again.
I mean, I respect the ambition there to try and use that chug at that moment there, but it's just not a. You didn't get away quickly enough.
That's the thing, man. So Cypher really didn't lose that much besides Max in this entire little skirmish here. While his Nogla doesn't really have ammo. Okay. You see him, he's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, sure. That's when you just get a little sweaty, you know? You clench just a tad.
So now he heard the shotgun shot. He knows someone's close by. Someone's wounded.
That's going to be Kwashi. Star, typical gamer, basically do work.
Look, he's immediately going for high ground. This is exactly what you want to do. You know someone's cracking shots. You want to be smart about what's going on and be super aware of your surroundings right now.
He just builds up, disengages out of that fight. He's going to go right into the action here. A bunch of players are going to be lingering about.
You see that he lands on the brick.
Yeah, and it's just smart, right? He recognized, like, I just hopped off of this chug. I don't have the resources. We're going into, you know, some of the final circles here. No reason for me to take a battle that I don't need to engage into. So you just disengage. Players gonna be right in front of him. I don't think.
Oh, he almost edited the player.
Oh!
Takes him down.
Some more goodies here for Cypher. This has been a really good run for him.
I wonder what he's going to choose to pick up. Oh, Hamlin's, though, the tallest man in the world, right behind him.
I hate that you guys call me with that. It bothers me.
Don't worry, you'll meet him after this, and you'll be like, oh my gosh, I had to look all the way up at you. You're so tall.
Hamlin's, though. Another great player. Swings.
Not looking great on ammo right now. Matt's, they're, I would say, okay. You know, 600 bricks.
Got the brick to deal. Do the quickest build, but he's actually going to put the pressure on himself!
Wow, he gets beamed. And look, he can see through all the loot. He's just trying to catch this player as well. So this is the thing, man. It's kind of one of those moments you have to ask yourself, do I go aggro or disengage here? I feel like you should have just gone full send and try to get to that wall, but...
And also, it's tough, right? Because he gets the elimination onto Fear itself, but he's not able to collect the resources, the ammo from that. Another player swooped in and took all of that, right? So he's going to be in a really tough spot. He's only got a couple of bullets left in his assault rifle. He's got some shots left in the shoddy, and of course, the gas.
Bumps his own wall there.
Yeah, so stink bombs.
So what he should have done right out the gate there is use those stink bombs as soon as that player was in that box. He would have, if he had dropped 2, it would have been a ton of tick damage. But hindsight is 20/20. So back over to Cypher.
It's a pressure-filled situation, right? In these moments, the action just gets so insane. Dr. Lupo, by the way, does not have a lot of HP remaining. Still some shields. He got J-Riz up above Spenos. Spenos still very much in this game. This guy's been so consistent throughout the entire Invitational.
Look at the loadout. Golds all around a Chug, half shields, launch pads. Matt's fantastic. 4 eliminations as well.
But 25 players left in this game and a lot of carnage.
Just shotgun Courage JD. Courage is down.
Courage is out of this one. It's Co-Caster though. Dr. Lupo still very much alive in this battle. Spenos, back over to him. As the zone continues to move.
This is it, man. Don't forget, the storm doesn't stop moving, so these players constantly have to be in motion. They have to be thinking about where they're going to be moving, who's behind them, who could be potentially in front of them, even above them. Now with the glider redeploy in-game, so... Game sense has come in clutch.
Look at that.
885 damage to players?
I was gonna say, like, very impressive. Only has 4 eliminations, though.
Yeah, I guess that's an interesting stat to show, because with only 4, I guess unless they were all at 200, 100 health, 100 shield,
yeah.
the chances are slim, but...
Yeah. Cleveland had some really, you know, variables that need to happen there for that situation. But in case Malumbo eliminates himself!
Storm, it ticked him down.
But you know, you had said, right, you gotta think about moving. You have to move. That Storm progresses on. You have to make the movements happen. And if you're not doing it quickly enough, you're gonna end up like Dr. Lupo and eliminating yourself.
Check out this view from down below. We get to see players running overhead as the loot rains down. Man, look at Kinstar. He's all the way just chilling. Phase Agony, though.
Agony's getting hurt.
Now, he does still have the med kit, but again, the Storm's moving. He's not going to have time to slow down.
Gotta get in. Gotta get in. Ghost Camo takes out J-Ribs with an SMG. Agony's still going to be alive. You saw that. He did not pop up in the kill feed. Player is going to drop down, but gets him in the air! Kinstar, you savage!
Kinstar favors high ground. He does not want anyone else to have the high ground, and he just made that very apparent.
All right. Let me find out Kinstar is like Obi-Wan in flesh. Thanos again. Ended up picking up an elimination. He was at 4 when we were with him last, but now he's got to break his way out of here and get through as quickly as he possibly can. Look at that. Look at all these players now just scrambling. And up above in the heavens is Kinstar, who is just going to rain down shots. You see those bullets coming low. Svenos goes in for the challenge. 4 players are going to be remaining. 3 players, as a matter of fact, now. Svenos going to be out in the middle of the open. Gets the elimination on the Sir Wings. But the last player left alive.
It's a 1v1. It's 2 European players, Kinstar and Svenos. They've had this engagement in previous skirmishes.
Kinstar gets the victory royale in our last solo game of the Stream Invitational. But Kinstar, what a beast! Very well done.
And I mean, this is the thing, man. This is classic Kinstar. He waits, he builds, very methodical, very calculated in his plays. You saw him maintain that high ground up top, and then he just played it through all the way to the end.
This was the final moments of that game from Kinstar's point of view.
Was the double barrel. As soon as he dropped down, you only have 2 shots before you have to reload. It's a long reload as well. So he's like, that's it. I'm going all in. I have 2 shots. They have to connect. And Svenos cracked back once, but he caught him before the second could come out.
Hey, man, make or break situations there. But that was our second and last solo game here for the Stream Invitational. Now we're going to have our duos match take place. First, though, we're going to find out where the players landed, who ended up making the money, who ended up getting the bonus of $10,000 for the most eliminations in that game. And then after that, we will have the duo matchup where TwitchCon attendees will be paired up with Fortnite content creators. It's going to be sick. We had some great moments in that game, man. It was awesome.
Man. There was a lot of highlights we had. And again, a lot of these players just showing up and just putting on a show.
Yeah.
It's a very different atmosphere. It's not like, all right, everyone in the lobby is incredible. We all have to play our hardest, and we're going to have 80 people in the final circle. It's like, hey, let's just have a good time.
Yeah, exactly. The whole point of this, right, is just have fun, have a good time, enjoy ourselves, you know, laugh at some crazy moments like Puckett getting hit with a clinger. You know, things like that. That's what it's for.
Getting hit by the clinger, living with 7 HP, thinking he's dead, throw the hands up, realizing, putting his hands back down, trying.
Well, you know, when we come front, if we get hit with a sticky, unfortunately, we think we're done for it.
Oh, man.
Oh, my boy.
Like, okay.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. All right, Courage.
Here was the clinger heard around the world. Spread us to it.
But then you see he lives, and he's like, oh, wait, I'm still... Oh.
Cypher had a great game as well. Many clean engagements for him. This was the trap elimination that came through. Michelob.
Oh, no, not this.
Oh,
Flossin.
Oh, Flossin.
I would say MVP going over to Flossin.
Flossin's the MVP of this game. 150 million%. If I don't see a thread on Reddit about Clausen, I will be very disappointed. Just throwing it out there, guys.
Let's look at that long look. He sat there in Fatal, in those brush, man. It must have been at least 5 minutes. Like, he was there for so long. And then he ends up catching mid-level.
Here are the final moments. You had the purple double barrel versus the gold double barrel, and it was Kinstar who came out on top, secured himself the victory royale, and the adoration of all of us here. But this is TwitchCon, ladies and gentlemen, in the South Halls. Fans are starting to funnel on in. We had a line so far out. We've got a packed house here as well. Look at these beautiful people hanging out, having a good time, watching some Fortnite. One guy dabbed, kick him out right away. Where is he?
Whoa. Okay, first of all, dabbing is still cool.
No,
it's still cool.
It's not. No, it's not.
Do you actually want me to educate you on this? Do we need to do this as a segment?
I'm not going to front, though. I do roll with the dab on my
Alright, really quick. Ready? You don't do this. This is out, everybody.
No.
You want to do is mini dab
That's
or
not.
micro dab. Shout out to production. You know who you are, Nicole. You taught me this.
That's a
Micro dab.
You're welcome. It was at this moment where Golden Boy learned he's too old.
And I see myself out after that.
And he's fired, so there you go, guys. Dear Lord.
I'm out, Golden Boy's in. There
Yes,
it is.
my goodness gracious. Well, you know, at the very least, right? Hey, you know, if you want to come here and you want to dab, go ahead. I'm not, you know, I'll judge you, but you know, just do what you got to do, baby.
That's fair.
Right? You know, what are you gonna do here, right? You got your TwitchCon pass. I can't do anything about that. You know, but we're gonna get the duos matchup going a little bit. I'm pumped to see our TwitchCon attendees paired up, and also how our content creators are going to work with them, right?
Yeah.
Because you know, Fortnite is the most popular game in the world. Everyone plays this game, so I have to imagine that a lot of our TwitchCon attendees are going to be some pretty decent players.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I wonder who's paired with Dr. Lupo. I mean, you know, first off, being able to say, wow, I got a golden ticket. I get to play with Dr. Lupo. So most of the time, you know, you have things like meet and greets, right? You're like, I get to meet you. No, we're taking that a step further. We say you're going to come and play.
Oh, this is how it happened.
Oh! It wasn't enough, man. It wasn't enough. He tried.
Oh, man. That's how it happened. He tried to get out of there with the Rift to go. It didn't have a lot of HP. And that was his undoing. But we're about to reveal the placements and what the players were getting. Did you just mini dab again off camera?
It was to Nicole, the person that taught me the mini dab. That is the micro dab, sorry.
Oh, the micro dab. All right, here we go.
It's go time. Time to find out where players stacked up. Oh, I mean, if you're Kinstar, you know.
You know you got it.
What up, baby? Congrats to Kinstar. 30K, they're coming in at #1. And don't forget, we saw that 10K bonus up for grabs based on those elims.
We'll find out who gets that a little bit later, but there you go. The prize money comes through, and it can't 22.
Hey, that's not bad for a single game's worth of Fortnite. That's, I mean, should we be playing?
No,
you're right. I don't want people to see how bad I am. I mean,
think I am. You know, because I know that they pay out. Everyone, I think everyone gets a little something. I believe. Yeah, I think I would be the only player to get 0. So,
0.
You know, just a good 0. So there you go. The results there for our second game of the solos here for the Stream Invitational. Kinstar and Svenos for your #1, #2 spot. Dr. Lupo in 15th place. J-Ribs in 12th place there. Typical gamer who got picked off of the sky by Kinstar with 11th place, making himself $2,000 for his Agony. Don't know which one it is. Don't know which Agony twin it is, but
Courage in 25th. That elim on Myth was enough to put him in 25th.
Yeah. Looking forward to that.
So good. Yeah. I cannot wait. We have, as soon as this is over, we have to run over there and be like, hey, man, what's going on? How is that snipe on Myth? How you feeling? What's going on?
You know, he's going to be feeling really good after that one. But yeah. That was sick. Now we go to duos, and
it's time.
Oh, and Svenos is the one who got the bonus
with
as well.
7.
So he's kind of, sort of a winner here. He didn't get the victory royale, but he made more money than Kinstar.
Yeah.
So nice.
That's, I mean, Svenos is probably feeling real good. Again, we still have another game left to play, so he could continue. As long as he places, he could get more money. If he gets, there's 20K this time around, he he could get that bonus as well if he continues to pop off. We got some Skull Troopers hanging out with Tomato Head. That was like a funky Skull Trooper.
Yeah, that guy was
skin idea.
That guy was really intent on getting that handshake right.
He's like, Tomato Head, please shake my hand. And everyone here at TwitchCon, I mean, you guys.
What is this?
I said, no, guys. What did I teach you? The micro dab, guys. Come on, micro. Yes, yes, beautiful. Come see me.
I respect that guy just throwing up the peace sign, baby.
Yeah,
that's what it is. Peace, love, positivity. You know, that's all we need.
That's all it is.
That's all we need,
That's
right?
all it is.
But the dabbing's got to stop people.
Micro dab.
There's some more replays there as we get ready for the duos matchup. Fenos. This is how he gained his 7th elimination, and actually his 6th and 7th elimination. Final moment, so intense. Fenos had him. He had him locked down.
Yeah. And again, look at the loadout, man. He had 6 AR bullets, literally 6. If he missed, it was more than likely all over. But again, he cracks right before Fenos can get that second shot out. Because Fenos, that gold, the difference in damage, it's enough, man. Yeah, packs a punch. But I believe we're actually getting ready to send it over to Moon, who's standing by with the winner. Kinstar, Moon, how you doing?
What's up, man? I'm doing great. I put on a jacket. I was feeling a little bit, chilly and a little bit jealous of you two, so I just threw that on.
Gotta have the jacket on.
So how you feeling after that last match?
Well, I'm shaking so bad, so yeah, I just won the game.
That's understandable. Do you have any strategies, maybe going to this duo, maybe once you find out who your teammate is, or you kind of just maybe go with the same strat you have on solos?
I'm gonna play safe anyway, so I won't change.
Got it. So out of this weekend in general, like you've been enjoying all the action, all the Fortnite stuff, the competitive stuff. Any feelings specifically on how everything's been going?
I like it, and I'm happy to be here.
It's awesome. It's great to have you here, and I think we're all having a great time. Get hype for Fortnite, get hype for Stream Invitational and Skirmish. Thanks so much. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, man.
Right.
Kinstar is he's a European player.
Man of few words,
well, the thing
many
is,
talents.
he's many talents. He's a French player, so he actually plays a lot with the Solar guys. Him and his dynamic duo partner. They rocked it out at the skirmish not too long ago.
Yeah.
And can't wait to see him play again. But hey, now we're on to the duos.
That's right. That's right. So that is when our TwitchCon attendees pair up with the Fortnite content creators. They're going to take to the island in just a little bit. If you're just joining us, though, welcome to the Stream Invitational. A little bit of the opening before we get the fall skirmish finals underway. Some big names are going to be playing in that one. The likes of, I don't know, like Tfue and Cloaksy.
Oh, grand finals? Yeah, I mean, just name a few again. Tfue, Cloaksy, Ghost, Aiden, Nick Merckx, duo, Atlantis Mitro, Atlantis Majin coming out from Europe. I mean,
Fix my chair. Call me in an uncomfortable position there. Sorry.
Yeah, man. Grand finals, stacked lobbies, some of the best from all over the world. But for now, we're getting ready.
I'm going to park myself on one of those beanbags. The second someone gets up from a beanbag, boom, Golden Boy's taking it.
Golden Boy.
That's it.
You can probably just come back. We can just go watch it. I got like a little space.
No.
MySpace. Oh, you want to go?
One, that website's gone. Two,
no, it's like MySpace.
Oh,
like MySpace. My area.
I was going to say, though.
My area.
Listen, when you're here at TwitchCon, you got to enjoy it amongst all of these amazing people here.
You got to. I mean, you guys have been awesome. I don't know how many of you were here yesterday and day one have come back to hang out with us. Thank you guys so much. This is all for you. We love having you. I'm just going to wave one time. I don't know how many you can say.
Take a bow. Take a bow. That's right. You earned it. You earned it. No, stop it!
Are they? I missed it. Did they?
I
was
feel like
actually looking out onto them. Did someone micro dab?
No, someone just regular dab. Look, there's a double dab, then there's a micro dab. Right. This is ridiculous. There's a guy I think just asleep in the front row on that giant beanbag.
No, he's awake. See, he's smiling.
He's
He's awake.
awake.
He was
Okay.
awake. Yeah, there's a lot of. There it is, dabbing in the background. So many awesome people. They got that "Oh my, where you bun all my life" shirt. I see with the hat. Yeah, there it is. Where you bun. A lot of awesome merch here as well.
Have that as my my luggage tag. Where you bun all my life.
Where you bun all my life?
Oh yeah, so many times.
Have you been stopped?
Yeah, I've been stopped plenty of times. Like I would like put my bag in the overhead, and then someone would see the luggage tag, like where you bun all my life, and then the person's like, "Hey, you play Fortnite?"